Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy, I'm Christodon1, and I am back with a video. Stephen A. Smith reported this, and I've been pretty much hearing about this same rumor even last year about the possibility of Kevin Durant and LeBron James joining one another and forming their own super team. Now, Stephen A. Smith reported that LeBron James texted Kevin Durant, and I'm here to tell you guys, I'm not saying Stephen A. Smith's a liar. I'm not saying this story is not true. And there's a possibility where they have exchanged texts, but I think that's as far as it's going to go. Because Kevin Durant is trying to eclipse LeBron James when you're talking about championships. He needs 2 more championships to eclipse LeBron James, just 1 more to tie with him. And Kevin Durant feels like he's on the same level as a LeBron James. And if he can get a couple of more titles, which is a great possibility that he's going to get a couple of more titles, even more titles, he would like to have that on his resume. So I just don't see a scenario where Kevin Durant is going to say, yeah, let's form our own super team when you're trying to eclipse the guy who happens to be on your team. Okay. Now, secondly, LeBron James is experiencing what all the greats have experienced when they get close to the end of the road. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, to a lesser extent, Larry Bird. And that is, the window seems to close even more tighter when you're talking about getting a title or winning a championship. LeBron James knows he needs help, and the only way he's going to join someone else is if the help is already there. Now, LeBron James prides himself as an individual saying, I like flexibility. I love options, particularly in contracts. I don't want to be stuck on a contract where I'm stuck with a certain team in a certain organization. And he loves that opportunity. But however, in this decision, the decision part 3, a lot of other players are hesitant, and they're saying, well, look, I'm not going to make a commitment if you're not going to make a commitment, LeBron James. I'm not going to commit to the Lakers when you haven't even committed joining the Lakers, or I'm not going to make a commitment joining you with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that's what happens when you have this flexibility of picking and choosing what team you want to play for. Now you give the opportunity to other potential talent joining you, and they're not going to join you, and they know in the back of their mind that you're only going to be with that team for 1 year. So that's the position LeBron James has placed himself in. You know, he loves to have the flexibility of picking and choosing where he wants to go. And I've been stating this for the record. He's going back to Cleveland. I just don't see a scenario where he's going to San Antonio, the Philadelphia 76ers, or the LA Lakers. Why? Because he'd rather play in the East. The only team in the East next year that's going to probably give them a hard time in the series is the Boston Celtics, okay? And the East is a lot more easier than the West. And so that right there should tell everyone that he's staying in the East, and the only team he's thinking about going to the East is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, technically, he could join the Boston Celtics, but he can't join the Boston Celtics making that type of money. He's going to have to give up a lot of money to join the Boston Celtics, and the Boston Celtics have to give up certain players to fit him in the salary cap. Okay, so that's not even a good choice for him to go to. So clearly, the Cleveland Cavaliers is the viable option. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, what about the LA Lakers? There's talk of him in the LA Lakers, and even though Paul George opted out of his contract, he's a restricted free agent. Like I said earlier today, as far as Paul George is not too sure if he wants to go to LA or, sign a contract with the Oklahoma City Thunder. All right. So there's doubt right there. Plus, Paul George is having problems with LeBron James, because there was a time where they had a possibility of trading him, but trading Paul George to the Cleveland Cavaliers, but LeBron James was not committed as far as how long he's going to stay with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that's why that deal fell apart. Even though a lot of people think it was the GM's doing and Dan Gilbert's doing, but it's really the doing of LeBron James. Players do not want to commit to the Cleveland Cavaliers because LeBron James isn't committing to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the same rules apply of LeBron James possibly going to the LA Lakers. Okay? So it is what it is. Like I said, LeBron James, he loves the ability of picking and choosing where he wants to go. And plus, on top of that, he gets more say-so with the Cleveland Cavaliers organization versus the LA Lakers organization, even though he'll have say-so, but it'd be very limited. And they're not just going to just do whatever he wants to do, all right? They'll think about it. They'll propose it, but they're not going to go, yes, we'll go ahead and do it, okay? So as far as him having the flexibility to pick out what coach he wants to play for, I don't think that's on the discussion or on the table. And as far as the players go, Magic Johnson wants competitive players, but he also wants a future as well for the Lakers, okay? So I don't think Magic Johnson or Jeannie Buss is going to good out that whole team because of LeBron James wants to play with veterans. I think they're going to have a mixture of the two concepts. And like I said, he has more flexibility with the Cleveland Cavaliers organization with say-so than with the LA Lakers. But guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy. I'm Chris the Dom 1, and I am Outshaw.